Hello everybody and welcome back to Kansas Gaming. Kansas here, bringing you more Space Engineers and the Hoodwinked scenario. And as you can see, guys, you can see me. Alright guys, thank you for joining me, and let's get back into the video. Alright, so last time we were here, we had spent an inordinate amount of time trying to build various bits and pieces that we needed around the base. And we had succeeded. In the meantime, I've then added on some more wind turbines. I've also built this lovely structure, which some of you have referred to as, my lighting source has decided it's going to switch itself off. Let's get that right. There we go. Okay, that's better. And as you can see, it goes all the way down the sides there. It's not a perfect circle, I'm going to admit that. And as you can see from in here, I'm already starting to add in the ceiling. Ooh, looks like I've made a bit of a mistake here. And going the other way as well. So it's slowly but surely coming into play. Also, I've also been working on a new little toy. I've been working on this bad boy. It's not fully complete, and I'm actually thinking of a major remodeling of it because it's now looking kind of weird. I was going to call it the Aeolus because I was going to use the Aeolus components from the consolidation set when it decides to finally load in. There we go. So as you can see right there ish, we've got the Aeolus set. We've got the 400, we've got the 500 and the 700. 700 is massive. Think of it something like for a capital ship or something like that. But the biggest problem I had with these, as you can probably see over here, they need thruster components, and I just don't have anywhere near enough gold. So what I then did was I've added in a ton more sifters. Sound effects kicking in, seems to have slogged things down a bit. Things are loading in still, I'm guessing. Alright. But it's over. It's gradually going through the gravel, and if I open this up and I go gravel cargo, as you can see, we're now down to 643,000 litres of gravel. So soon I can actually start the our stone camp drill going again. Now that, on the other hand, could be a moot point, because as you can see, the area that's drilled out is absolutely homunculus. It's huge. But so if I go the other way, actually, I think it'd be better. As you can see, I probably could still keep on going out a bit further, so I could bring a staircase down if I wanted to into whatever this area is going to be used for later on. Because frankly at the moment it's got, well, I think zero use is a good term. But yeah, I'm loving how it's sort of like slowly filling in, like slowly pouring concrete. If concrete could actually what's the word? Negate gravity. The other thing I've done, as you can probably see here from the coloured vehicles, I've now got 3 versions of the Felix. I've got the Felix, I've got the Ralph, and I've got the Brute. Couldn't think of what else to call a mining rig that flies. Brute just seems good enough. And then I had an amusing thought while I was at work today. With all the colours, these might as well just be the Power Rangers, for crying out loud. What's next? They're going to combine and form a Zoid, Megazoid, sorry. Is it? No, not Zoid. Zord. Sorry, Zoids were something else. But anyway, it was a comical thought that I had. And I could actually see it working. In a way. But yeah. So, there's been a lot going on. Now, I will also state I have not been inactive for the past 4 days. I've been learning how to use this tool called OBS Studio so that I can actually create the video you're seeing now of me, as well as having the game footage as well. So it's been a bit of a slog trying to figure all of that out. Like, I tried to record one video where I was actually building all of this. I forgot to add in the microphone. I forgot to add in certain filters that I needed to do certain things. The list just goes on. So I apologise for the fact that it's taken 4, if not 5 days by the time I finally get this video up on YouTube. So I do apologise for that. However, well, as you can see from the game, I've got quite a lot done in that time frame. Sorry, I was looking to the right onto my other monitor just then because of the fact that that's when OBS Studio is, and I'm working from that. Okay, so yeah, where do we go from here? I think I'm going to have to do the unthinkable. I'm going to have to destroy this and start again. As much as I like the alias, this just doesn't sit right with me. I mean, I love the design of this and the way the engines were, but I just need the power to be able to lift all of this up. And when the land shark is full of iron, this barely, and I do mean barely, lifts it up. I mean, we're talking when it's hovering, we're talking about 95% power usage. So it's eating through it. However, logically, we're not going to be using all of that, are we? So, yeah, I think to go in. Even with vertical sync, I think I'm now getting to the point of computer overload with everything that I'm trying to do all at the same time. Although just having a peek onto the other monitor, just noticed that I've still got RAID open on it. That eats a lot of memory as well. You know, as in Raid Shadow Legends, you've probably seen Asher, on YouTube talking about that mobile game, which you can also play on the PC. Great game, by the way. So while I'm waiting for that to actually close itself down, let's see about sorting this out. Okay, so as much as I hate to do this, that's why I'm struggling to. There we go. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, right, okay. You can't see that, but Raid has decided to finally close down. I just don't know how else to make this work other than starting again from scratch. So let's get that down to floor level. Turn everything off. Fuel. And then we'll let the base eat it whilst we disembark and start again. Now, as much as I hate doing that, it always pains me to ditch a build that I've worked so lovingly on. I'm going to take those bits out. Let's take all of this out. I was playing with some strybogs at one point, but there we go. Right. So, going to start off with batteries. Yeah, batteries are going to be needed, a lot of them. And merge blocks. There we go. There's the merge blocks. Okay. I think also we're going to wet the whistle. Can't be a good cup of coffee, especially at the end of a long day. I'm going to keep with the woodland texture that I was using. Although I think, frankly, I'm going to go with a bit more of a desert camo this time round. Yeah, that's going to look good. Okay, let's think. How do I do this from here? I think, therefore I am. I'm pink, therefore I'm spam. If I do that to begin with, just so that I could start with getting some of the basics in line here. Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. meteors below. low. Your health is critical. Energy low.
Okay, and after having found I've got a problem with my microphone in my headset, I'd already got to this stage where I built all of this. So just to go through it, I've put the struts that are holding the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 14 engines. I've put them either side and I've built it out from wall to wall. I put a ladder in, I put a door in, I put in these bay windows at the front next to the cockpit, and again I've also stretched that out. As you can see, I've also moved this interior wall all the way around and put connectors on the front. That's the way I'm going to connect up, I believe, from now on out, and we'll put cameras on the top of here as well. So let's do that while I remember. After having spent ages trying to get this new microphone to work, which is why there's also that difference in sound as well. So okay, so we get the cameras in, because I can't forget to keep these in, because these are like mission critical for when we're docking up with various things. Okay, so that in place. Let's drop down here. Now what I'm going to do is, I've been thinking about what to do, and when I was doing the recording, I managed to actually get to the end of this build, actually, and I figured out that the microphone wasn't working, so I've got a new microphone, which is a hands-free, you see, no headset, no microphone. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to now get rid of that stuff, we're going to add in a door, and we are going to add in a series of these these sliding doors. When it decides to catch up a little with me, there we go. So we can then add in our bay windows either side. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Didn't want that one there. Okay. And then we can do obviously the same on the other side. And there we have it. Okay. Well, we've got energy low, so we'll just sit in here for a second. So as you can see, we have got best part of our new ship, our carryall, all put together. It's almost ready for us, and it's looking great. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we're at a stage now where we really need to figure out where we're going to put some other bits and pieces. And I really want to just keep a lot of it lightweight and as I can. So I'm going to take out that section there, and this is where I'm going to put in our survival kit, because we need a survival kit. Alright, and whilst I'm hunting down the survival kit, just going to say, yeah, I am going to look into a new headset and get one sourced as quickly as possible so that we don't have any future problems. Okay, so I'm going to whack that in there. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to slide in some corner pieces so that that's all good, and yeah, with this nice open aperture here for what we're going to do next. And that is the beauty of having the I'm going to take that out. Right, where's the lighting? Of having this battery set on the floor, we can now start doing things like this. We can then also we can then run that down the length and breadth of everything that we're doing. We can even add some in here. Just to sort of give us some light and be able to figure out where we're going, what we're doing, how we're doing it, etc, etc. Right. And I don't think we can really get one in here. No. Because we're using that type of door. Okay, and then finally, we can add in our roof. I'm going to just add these tiles in first, just to get this all in place. And there we go. Yep, we've got these corner bits as well, which we can just quickly a bit closer, throw those in. Oh yeah. Yep. That's looking very nice. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Actually, let's do it this way. Yep, that's gonna let me in. Okay, let's try this again, but with the doors closed. Oh yeah. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so we can get in and out with relative ease and get into the control center. Okay, so let's go atmospheric. We'll go large atmospheric, because that's pretty much all that we've got here. We're going to call this carry all thrusters. Gonna nab that bit there which says carry all and put that in there as a prefix as well. So there we go. We've got that all saved in. Right. I think battery is our next one. So we get from there to there. So carry all batteries. There we go, we've got the prefix in there for that. Yeah, I think the only other item that we really need is going to be the merge block to be able to do a series of tests. So, let's just go carry all. We'll go batteries, recharge on and off, thrusters on and off, merge block on and off. Okay. Now, we don't have forward and backward thrusters yet, so actually before we do anything else, let's get them in. Right, I'm thinking let's continue with the theme of using the large engines. I'm gonna get this in. Yeah, but like reamed in all the way, maybe. Yeah. Actually, I think that's gonna. Oh, actually, yeah, I think I like that. I think I might have to taper these corners though. It's going to add a bit of weight to it. But for the front, yeah, how am I going to do the front ones? Ooh, always a challenge with some of these things. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to get rid of these. I think I'm just going to add in the smaller grid variant. Have them, and then something of that sort of nature. Yeah, I think that'll go quite nicely. And then finally, we need sideways movement. Now, I'm thinking utilize a lot of the in-game stuff. Could probably get away with this easily. Just doing something of this sort of nature. We can't really put anything on the back. So hopefully that'll give us all of our directional mobility. Yeah. Okay. So now we can actually give this a test run. He says hopefully. And as always, save before I try. Okay, let's turn the batteries on, engines on. And do you know what else I've forgotten to put in here? Yeah, you guys guessed it. As always, lacking a gyroscope. Or 3. Or 2. Or any. Gyro. Okay, I'll do for now. Put one there. One there. While I'm waiting for those to build in. Oh, build in even. Re-add my tools. Okay. And this is going to be fun. Trying to redock whilst also figuring out where I am in space. There we go. So we're locked in. And we've now got the land shark. So just grab the land shark's connector there. We'll switch lock. Save again. Okay, so we can pick up an empty land shark. We still have maneuverability, which is great. Right. Actually, before I do anything else, let's add in all of our thrusters that we just also added in as well. So, fortunately, I don't know another way of doing this other than just clicking them in. We're going to save that. There we go. First test complete. Okay, so I'm going to go away. I'm going to need to order this up. I'm also going to find myself a new decent set of headphones so that I can actually make a better recording. I'm sorry about the sound on this one, but, well, you can see me, you can hear me, and that's all that matters. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you next time on Adventurous Gaming.